What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. And what we're going to be looking at is Glassnode, and we're going to get into specifically the top and bottom indicators. So I'm going to be recording this on November 3rd. It's going to be coming out on the 4th, but this really shouldn't be affected too much because what we're looking for is the top of Bitcoin and how close we potentially could be to the top this year. So if you guys like this Glassnode stuff, last video you really said you liked it. People were putting Glassnode down there, or thumbs up, whatever. That really helped out the channel, and I'm going to do it again for you. So what you guys like, we're going to try to put out the best that we can. I appreciate it. So we're going to go through all 5 here, guys, and this is going to be the top and bottom indicators that I have for the level 2 that I pay for. So the first one we're going to start out with is the NUPL, and this is going to be your net unrealized profit and loss. So if we dive into this right here, the most important thing that you're going to see is that when we hit these blue euphoria tops, that's when you want to be selling. That's when we have these massive blow off tops, huge volume comes in, and it's basically for a day or two, and then all of a sudden it's back down. And that's just how it happens, guys. It's really fast. You can see it through the price action here where we just go straight up, then we lose more than half of it to the downside. So when you see these blue tips, it's time to sell your position. You're up into the euphoria stage. Okay, so this entire bull market here, we have not hit the blue yet. So what we were talking about last time is these are either diminishing cycles, or we still have one big leg to get up into that blue quick before we start the bear market. So we have plenty of room where we're at right now, and what you can see is we're in green, and that's the belief stage. So if we zoom into that, you can see right here, we're in the belief. So we have not hit that greed yet. So that's going to be important for us. That's going to be the first one that we're looking at there. The next one we're going to take a look at is going to be the stock to flow deflection. And the stock to flow deflection, what I want to point out here is that we're making those higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs, and we're trying to set a higher low. So you can see that's really important when we're trying to change the trend. But typically once we start to get overheated, we'll be up in this pink area here. And what you'll notice now is that we're in the green. We're not even close to the pink. So if we zoom in here, we still have plenty of more room to run, and that could put our price action up around potentially $100,000, guys. You know, I'm not saying we have to get there, but it's definitely a possibility with these blow-off tops and how fast they actually come in at the end here. You know, it doesn't last very long, maybe even a week sometimes, guys, and then it's over, and it happens that fast. So you have to be prepared to sell as you're going up, as you're climbing into that euphoria. You want to be laddering out. Is the most important thing. Even for hodlers, guys, this is important stuff because you want to be buying in accumulation areas in these 4-year cycles, and you want to be selling out at the end of them towards the top. So even hodlers need to know this stuff and how to trade, because it's important for you to take advantage of that. You don't want to go back down 70%, guys. Please don't do that. I've been there. I've seen, basically last time around, guys, when I first got in 2017, I took like $3,000. It went all the way up to $25,000. Went all the way back down, and you don't want to be seeing that for your long-term holds and stuff. It's an awful feeling, and that's what encouraged me to study and learn so much. And now I take profits, and it's a much better situation than just letting it all go down in a bear market and waiting a year or two. Okay, so you don't want to do that. So really look for these tops. But right now, guys, we're looking pretty good here. I mean, we're not topping on anything. And we're sitting around, what, $62,000? So if we take a look at the next one here. Guys, I'm sorry, we've been having some bad weather here a little bit. So the internet's been messing with me. See if we can get that up. All right, sorry about that. All right, guys, so the next one we're going to do is, let's see, the MVRV score. All right, so this is another good one. So basically, guys, when we get up into the red here, same deal. You can see how it's that final blow off top that comes in for Bitcoin where euphoria is just at a max. But when the orange here goes into the red, that's when you want to start thinking about taking profits. You can see back in here, 2017, we got up into the red. You want to think about taking profits before it all crashed back down. Then this green down here, these are buy areas. So take a look at where we're at right now. This is looking good as well. Okay, low. Higher high, higher low, higher high, trying to set a higher low, go up there. But here's our green down here. Here's our red all the way up here. We have plenty of room. I mean, we're not overheated on this either. So that's looking good for us. Let's bounce back out here. And basically, these are the things that I'm paying attention to as I'm watching the wallets on Glassnode, and then basically putting that all together with my price action and technical analysis. So the next one we're going to do is the Puell Multiple. Guys, sorry for all the noise upstairs. I got a small house. We live in about 850 square feet, so got a lot going on upstairs as well. So just bear with me. I'm down in the basement, in the hobbit hole, as my wife would say. So what we're looking at now here for the Puell Multiple. All right, so when we get up into the red, same deal, guys. That's when it's time to start unloading those positions. And then down in the green, and here, these are buying opportunities. And if we take a look at where we're at right now, we're basically floating right in the middle between the red and the green. So plenty of room on this as well. Let's bounce back out. You can see, guys, all the way up to this level it would take. So plenty of room on this one as well. So all these so far, guys, that's 4 for 4 looking good on the top and bottom indicators here. So we got one more. Let's take a look at the reserve risk. And let me know if you guys like this stuff. Just kind of freestyling here with you on the Glassnode. Guys, I've studied for 3.5 years, 4 years on technical analysis, so that's obviously what I use the most. I'm trying to teach myself Glassnode, so bear with me with all this stuff. I'm very new to it. So if we take a look at the reserve risk here, same deal, guys. When we're in the green, good buying opportunities. Red, that's when you want to be selling out, taking your profits right now. If we zoom in, same deal. Low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Right, so that's all looking good. And we have plenty of room. Plenty of room. We're just above the green, making higher highs and higher lows. So when we're actually looking at this and we go back to the pulses here and we say, okay, we have plenty of room here. Bitcoin's at 62,000. Could we get a final thrust towards the end of the year up to those, 90,000 to 115,000 if we really peak up high? You let me know down low. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. Give me your end of the year. I'm not talking if we extend into January, February, all that. I want to hear your end of the year price prediction for Bitcoin. I've stuck with about $100,000 all year. I said 65,000 was underperformance. I guessed 100,000, and then I said if we overperformed, I believed 150. I didn't see us going much past that. So we're going to see how close we get to the end of the year, do a video on that. But that's what I'm looking for. So let me know down below, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like this. God bless you all.